I didn't announce that I was going to do this today because I wasn't sure if I was. Like, I was planning to, but then, last night I did not get any sleep because there was a spider in my room and I freaked out because I hate spiders. So that kind of messed me up for most of today. So I wasn't sure if I was going to be ready by tonight. But I decided to bite the bullet. And I decided we will do something slightly different, maybe so that it'll be a bit more low-key now. Give me a sec to get chat up. I've got a PlayStation controller plugged in where my mouse is at the moment, so I'm using the... What's it called? The doodah. Is it the mouse pad is what it's called? Should know what it's... You know, like on a laptop, how they have the built-in mouse thingy-majig? That's what I have to use, but it's naturally a bit, worse. So give me a sec to get chat up, and then we can get into it. So I guess that also gives everyone a moment to join, because I didn't announce beforehand that this was coming up, and, you know, it's been 2 weeks, I think, since I was last live, so people probably weren't expecting it, which is fair. Why is it not... Oh, okay. I am so sick of my stand doing that. Why is it not coming up? Hold up. Not YouTube not showing me that I'm live. Hold up. Okay. Let's see, chat. I need this. Did that? I accidentally... Sorry, So, the reason why my phone keeps slipping is because there's like a grippy thing that's come off. Okay. I think it's still. Okay. Let me have a look at what the chat's been saying. Hello, everyone that's here. Thank you guys for being here. So hello, we've got Icefox, we've got Bowblocks, we've got some regulars. Hello, everyone. Thank you, yes. You're streaming to Otaku, turn your notifications off. Oh, is my phone making ding ding noises? Whoops. Okay, there we go. It's called a touchpad. Ah, okay, thank you. And yes, I am a bit better. So, like, yeah, it was more just a thing that just happened, last time. Like, I've had anxiety for a while. You just got banned from... How did you get banned? Oh. Not live. I'm sorry, guys. After, what happened last time, I figured that I need to just take a decent amount of things. So I took, like, 2 weeks, which... I mean, it felt like it went really quickly for me, but I've also had uni assessments and stuff. But I can understand that it's probably felt like I've deserted you guys for ages. So yeah, we're doing something slightly different today. Oh, you're underage. Right. Yeah, we're just we're keeping ourselves safe and also keeping you safe. Like, if you're not supposed to be on Discord, yeah, please don't. You'll be old enough before you know it. Assuming they don't change the rules, because I know that some countries are even talking about just banning social media for kids in general. But we're here now. So, as you may have seen from the thumbnail, I'm assuming you guys saw that, we're doing something different. So yeah, we're talking about zines, which some of you guys, I don't know how many of you guys know what those are. But they're like mini magazines. I'm gonna just get a definition up, and stuff. So yeah, a zine, according to dictionary, the Oxford Dictionary, is a magazine, especially a fanzine or other magazine produced non-professionally for a relatively small audience. So yeah, the main difference between like a magazine and a zine is zines are typically very small scale, DIY focused, tend to be more focused on like self-expression and things rather than like a magazine is usually, you know, trying to make a profit, trying to sell stuff to you, that sort of thing. So yeah, I've been doing zinetober. You're drawing I don't know how to say that, but it sounds cool. Hello everyone. Can you check your latest posts? I can hold up. Your latest post on... They're kind of like comics. Yes, some zines are... Hold up. Some zines are comics, some aren't. Let me grab some... Okay. So I've made some of my own, but I've also got some that I bought. This is just a pile of stuff I bought from artists, so that's a print. So this is from Kaiju. I think that one was... That's Dead Girl Zines. I'm sure that I've got one that's a like a comic. Oh yeah, so like this one is by Piggy Hammer. Did you write the I'm not doing Inktober, I'm doing Zinetober. I've tried to do Inktober in the past, but I think I gave up like day 2 when I tried. So yeah, some zines are like little comics. They can honestly be about everything. It's a very flexible medium, which is why I feel like that everyone should give them a go, because regardless of like what you're into, like you can make a zine about it. You don't need a lot of skills in terms of, you don't need to be particularly good at graphic design, particularly good at art. Like yeah, it's very accessible, and I just want more of them to exist, and I feel like it's not the most well known medium. Did I see the Bible verse? I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I have been checking the Discord. And I've been checking like YouTube notifications and stuff. We have the YouTuber in the chat. Do I watch anime? Yes, I do watch anime. Yes. Sister. Oh, I'm a dude. Wait a sec. I made it. Is the badge in view? Yeah, like so a lot of things can count as zines. Show me your handwriting. Okay, that's an odd request, but I guess I'm going to show you guys some of the zines I've made, so I'm going to show you handwriting anyway. This is my most recent one I've made, because the one of the prompts for this challenge thing I'm doing, before I do that, I will put the person whose thing is, I'll put their @ in the chat if my computer decides to let me see what. Hold up. Sometimes when there's too much going on screen, my computer just stops showing me the visuals, which is really annoying when I'm trying to read chat. Oh, dang it. Why can't I see what I'm doing? Sorry, I'm trying. Hold up. I'm doing it on my iPad because my computer's deciding to just not show me what I'm doing. It's really annoying. I have got a new computer. I just need to set it up. So that should hopefully be an issue of the past. Okay. Don't spam you. Please just show your handwriting. Okay, I will in a sec. First Inktober. And the first, wait, okay, so handwriting. I will show you guys my handwriting in a sec. I'm just doing it, had some technical things. You have a new, yeah, so, basically one of the people in my household has gotten things. My desk is pretty, I'm aware. My whole room is, I'm not ignoring you, YouTuber. I will get around to showing you my handwriting. Just give me a sec. So yeah, I'm just writing down because I keep referencing this, like, zinetober challenge. So I'm just going to put down the @ of who I'm referring to. Yeah, I didn't ignore you, YouTuber. I just haven't done it yet. I have seen the message. Just give me a moment to, like, do that. So, I mean, this zine has my handwriting. Like, do you specifically want me to write right now? Go in school. Oh, yeah. I also have, so yeah, you will see examples of my handwriting. So, in here, I've got, like, most of the zines I've made. Like, traditional ones. I've also made digital. So, this one has handwriting. This was me ranting that no one wanted to hire me. I can also write in, like, thank you. I have a somewhat of control over my handwriting. So, like, I guess I can write, is it still a font if you're handwriting it? Is that the right term? But yeah, so my normal handwriting is quite small. Which pen do I use? Depends on this. I have a couple of different things I've used over the time. For manga making, I use, Kent graphic fineliners. This is the pen just on my desk, but it's kind of dying. So yeah, I kind of just use whatever pens I have. I'm not really super fussy. This one was using like it was like a pen that had dual tip with 2 different, yeah, Odin, if you're not supposed to be here, please don't get in trouble for school for my sake. Please, yeah. Sticker on the Coles magazine saying half price. Oh, yeah. So, this one was collaging, and I was using stuff from the Coles magazine because I don't remember the exact reason, but I was using Coles magazine, like, catalog stuff because I was complaining that I can't get a job, so, like, can't afford the things. So yeah, that one was like a drawing one. That one's another one that was like handwriting. That was I had just started uni, so I wrote a reflection about it. So like you got like a mind map and stuff. These are all like mini zines. So I'll show you what they look like when you, because like you take it, so you take a piece of A4 paper, you like fold it in half, and like you fold it into 8, and then you cut like, you can see there's a cut in the middle, and then like if you push it, it turns into a book. So yeah, that's what it looks like, folded up as a book. I just keep them in the folder as flats. So yeah, I use like a combination of, I use all sorts of different things, which is part of why I like zines, is you can experiment around with stuff. You can use like stickers. This one used a lot of highlighters, because I think I just had gotten new highlighters at the start. You're gonna buy 5 Labubus. I've heard that Labubus are dying. Like, as in, the company Pop Mart has been losing money because like they were producing heaps of them because they were in such high demand, but it's kind of fallen off, so like they're losing money now. And so I'm kind of hoping that they don't all end up in like landfill. Like, I'm hoping that because they're dying off, that doesn't mean everyone's gonna get rid of them, because that would be kind of sad. These were like some collage ones. I was particularly experimenting around because, especially when I was younger and I tried a collage, it just wouldn't work because I would not want to cover stuff up, and like I wanted them to be too neat. So yeah, this is talking about how it's okay to make art that kind of sucks. This one was talking about, does anyone remember when the song McDonald's in the Pentagon was trending? Like, there's a McDonald's in the Pentagon. I work at the McDonald's at the Pentagon. That song. And I heard people talking about this genre was called ska, so I looked it up, and stuff. You got no live stream. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's buy her 5 Labubu. How much is a Labubu? Like, I don't have any, but aren't they expensive? My country, I'm from Australia, so I made a zine about different name ideas for cats, because I have like cat stickers, so I did that. Just little doodles. $50. Is that a USD? Look at your latest post, please. Where Icebox, whereabouts is your latest post? Are you talking about like on your channel? Is that what you're referring to? AVG. Oh, okay. $50 is a lot. They're not big. You live in Australia too. Nice! Everyone's from down under. Oh, okay. I think I'm seeing Icebox what you were referring to, and I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened. That must be really sad. I don't know what else to say. I'm not great with consoling people. Average little Labubu. Oh, they're different sizes. No, I have seen them, but I thought it was all like knockoffs for the different sizes. Maybe official Labubus come in different sizes as well. So $40 to $50. That's, I don't know what, like, if that's standard for like those similar products, but that feels expensive. Just because I bought like massive plushies for, I don't know, around $80. Yeah. You can't tell which ones are knockoffs and which ones are real. Yeah, that makes sense. I am aware that the Labubu community actually seems to be oddly accepting of knockoffs. Like, a lot of other communities, I don't feel like let you, if you're not buying the official brand ones, they seem to judge it. Whereas I feel like the Labubu community is a bit more accepting, but it is annoying that knockoffs are also really expensive. Lafufus, that's what they're called. Yeah. I think the way I'd probably try and gauge is how sus the shop looks. Like, half of the Labubus I have seen have been these like pop-up bootleg anime merch stalls in like the middle of the shopping center. Oh, you can count the teeth. Interesting. I've also seen some, because like I think all Labubus are blind boxes where I've seen some of these like bootleg stores where they let you pick, like you can see just pick them out rather than blind box it. But yeah, okay, that's interesting. I'm sure that if you like them enough that they'd be design quirks so that you could tell. Yeah, I've talked to like family about it. They've described it. They saw some sort of post where someone described it as like modern day troll dolls. See, I feel like Labubus have their place. Like they're kind of this creepy cute, but I feel like that it's weird that they've gotten such mainstream success because they're not the most conventional design. So yeah, here's a comic zine I made using like highlighters and stuff, just because I like working with highlighters, to be honest. I can get sued. Oh, okay. So the way that the bootlegs avoid getting in trouble is they slightly change the design. Interesting. I mean, I'm planning to volunteer at an op shop, so I might be able to just get a heap. They inspired by a demon. Oh, okay. So they're like a little demon guy. That's kind of cool. So yeah, there's more. I feel like I've made a few. That was just me during May. I just found different rubbish that I had. So like those were from like a chocolate. That was from a bootleg Miku figure I got. That was from a pair of socks. That was the top of like a paint. Don't get why people spend over $1,000 on them. Yeah, it is like a combination of it is like I understand collecting as I do collect things, but there would definitely be an element of like they're the cool trendy thing, so people feel this urgency to, you know, buy them now. Like people are lining up and going kind of insane over them. And yeah, apparently they've existed for years. And like they just randomly just took off. Like it's not like they came out this year. But yeah, I feel like that, I don't know, they would have been like, I don't hate Labubus. I'm kind of just neutral about them. They exist. They don't offend me. Like if people like them, that's cool. My main concern is just people like don't like yeah, like the issue with fads like that is then they end up like in landfill and just people, and then also like I'm worried that like if people buy them and then like what are they giving up other stuff? Really educated Labubu. I don't think Labubus are demonic. Oh no, I think when they said inspired by a demon, I think literally like I think they meant by that sort of design is that's where it came from. But I have heard that apparently there's some kids talk about Labubus kind of in the way that we would talk about Furbies. Cause yeah, that is something that I've heard. Honestly, Labubus are fine. I think I've got a Labubu sticker because I went to like a market thingy and I bought some art. Yeah, and they gave me a free Labubu stickers. They're ugly cute. That is the perfect word for it. Yes. They're just a weird little critter and they're like kind of a little bit off, but they're cute in a weird way. Inspired by Pazuzu. Okay, I don't know who Pazuzu the demon is, so let me Google that. Because I have never heard of that. Pazuzu. It's a Mesopotamian demon. Interesting. Let's go to Wikipedia. Reminds me of Bendy. Oh, like it's in Bendy and the Ink Machine. That makes sense. I can see it. As a demonic known to the Babylonians and Assyrians as with a shown rather canine face. What's he like? He was usually regarded as evil, but sometimes benefited. Okay. Yeah, like it makes sense that they're not going to stay as popular as they have been. Like they from what I can understand, it's kind of been crazy. Yeah, this is another one that I made, which is using like magazine cutouts. I have like a container of just divided up into like letters for magazines because I use all the times I use magazines and stuff. I use like the free ones. So I don't know if this is in every country, but here in Australia, like Woolworths, Coles, and JB Hi-Fi have like free magazines every month, so I just use those. And thank you. I'm glad you like them. I feel like I've got. Hold up, I've got another folder because I started to fill it up. So I've got like, I've also got some digital ones, which I would, let's hope my computer's decided to chill. It has not. Because I want to show you guys the digital ones I've also made. But that would require my computer to let me see the chat. So I'm gonna just do this. View my channel. Why is like K-pop Demon Hunter's dying? Really? I mean I wasn't getting recommended it a lot on YouTube, but I see it all the time still on like Instagram. I feel like it's not. It might not be quite as like over the top new as it was because you know YouTubers often will go for whatever's quite current stuff. But we did just get like a K-pop Demon Hunters just came to what's it to Fortnite, and also I feel like it's still like number one. It's still in the top 10, both like the normal version and sing along. So yeah, I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. Okay, so what was I about to? Oh yeah, do you like your new profile picture? Yeah, it's cool. I like the design. Yeah, I am a fan of the K-pop Demon Hunters music. It's kind of funny. This is like the first time I've ever like felt like I'm listening to the same music as other people, and it's kind of nice being like in the loop. Because usually I find out about stuff like late. I guess I was also like into Has Been Hotel, like, but everyone was complaining like last year. They're like, "Oh, my Spotify Wrapped is gonna be ruined because I listen too much Has Been Hotel music," and I'm like, "Oh, I have no issue with that." What? Icebox? What? You're all a manual. Oh, is this meant to be like a misread lyric? That sentence is incomprehensible. What? Okay. Let me find my digital ones. And then I can show you some cool stuff of like oh wait, hold up. Where did I put those? Where are all my misread? Ah, okay. I should have some ones that I did with like Play-Doh stamps, but I don't know where I put those, which is weird. Because I've only got 2 folders, right? Anyway, I will show you guys now some of my digital ones. So this was actually the first zine I made, and it's just fun facts about ducks. Because I love ducks. You're back, you're dyslexic. Oh, okay. I mean, it's fine. Like I'm usually pretty good at picking up some like some bad spelling because I am really bad at typing. You just want to listen to my favorite song with doing copy. And then I made like yeah, so these are some of the digital ones I've made. I made these a while ago. I think I started about the end of last year. I made one about cannibalism because one night at like 4 a.m., you know, like how your brain just sends you down rabbit holes. So yeah, who is moi? I think they mean like me. Don't like copy moi. This one's about fast fashion, which made me sad. Like I'd heard about it, but I thought that like fast fashion was just Shein, and then I found out basically every shop in your shopping center is most of them are going to be fast fashion, all those chain stores. I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. Like I thought that fast fashion was specifically the uber cheap stuff, but no. And then the ideas for trinkets. I made this one because I was on Facebook Marketplace and I was like looked up the word just trinket, but I kept getting trinket dishes because I don't know, I find trinkets cool. But I feel like I came up with a heap of different ideas for trinkets so that like, because if you just look up trinket, you're not going to find stuff. So yeah, heaps of different things. Over 100. This is just me ranting about some of my favorite video games. So like Kingdom Hearts, I know I never talk about Kingdom Hearts. Do I know how to animate? No, I don't. I should learn. But I feel like I would possibly be too powerful if I knew how to animate. Like, I'm not sure that I'm mature enough for that level of responsibility. Or patient enough. Patience is the main reason why I haven't learned yet. I'm sure that there are better ways to do it. Like, I remember as a kid I did try and make, like, a flip book. I mean, that is impressive that you can animate. Like, I can draw, like, a single picture, but then, like, you, to then redraw it to, like, move it around and stuff. And then there's more games. I actually forgot, like, half of these anime. This was about my physical DPS Barbara, but this guide is out of date. Because I didn't realize that, because usually Barbara, this is a Genshin character, she scales off hate. I'm sorry, Boblox. Even when I'm not playing Genshin, Genshin will still come up. She usually scales off HP for healing and stuff, so I thought her damage also scaled off HP because most characters tend to have everything be around the same stuff. But no, her normal attacks scale off attack, so I really need to get an attack sans, not a HP. You're a tired musician audio guy. Nice. Main DPS Barbara. Yeah, so it's physical DPS. Using, like, there's an event weapon that I forget what patch it was during Natlan, but it does, like, physical damage scaling off HP every 15 seconds. So yeah, I've hit 100k physical damage with Barbara. And she's unironically helpful on my account. I built her expecting her never to be used in Spiral Abyss. I'm like, yeah, she's useless. She carries me sometimes. This one is me talking about how everything is a salad. If you, like, talking about, like, semantics and stuff. Like, based on definitions. This one is me complaining. I'm doing good, yes. I'm doing much better. This one was me complaining about how I want more weird songs to exist. Like, a lot of songs about, like, partying, relationships. I'm like, we could be doing more with songwriting if we expand beyond the same couple of topics. We need more weird songs. So yeah, that's what this one's about. I did actually go to print this, but the file is too big for my uni, because I've been printing at my uni because I get, like, a certain amount for free. This file was too big. Do I like seals? I do. Kind of. Actually, wait, no. I'm gonna say no because I remember I went to the pet porpoise pool and got kissed by a seal for a photo and it was disgusting and I hated it. Thirsty. The song? Yeah, like a song about, like, how much you love peach tea. Because I hold up, if I turn it around, it's gonna spin. But, like, I had some of the examples, like, the examples of weird songs I found was there's one where they just reincarnated as a grocery bag. Another where they did, like, there's a song called Disco Duck, which was, like, a hit in the 70s, where this dude's out partying and just becomes a duck. And, like, they have, like, sounds of him talking kind of like sounding like Donald Duck. And then, like, the songs, so there's the Beelzebub in Tenacious D, and then also Devil Went Down to Georgia. Just, I feel like we could have more songs about people in, like, music battles against the devil. That is a cool genre. Called a problem, Charlie. Okay, now I get I'm like, wait, what are you yelling about? But yes. Yeah, the misheard lyrics. I remember I was doing karaoke with mom, like, and stuff. And yeah, it was like the line in Golden, and I was just like, something something Korean, gonna be golden. Cause yeah, I had no idea how to speak the Korean part and I wasn't even gonna try. This one, oh, okay, so this one was me going through different rabbit holes on Wikipedia. So I was just clicking on random links. That one was me complaining that I'm tired all the time. This was, these are pictures of, like, candy ideas I want to make. Because, I make candy, so I've got, like, on my desk. They're, like, by candy, I mean K, not, like, lollies. They're, like, beating stuff. Okay, so I haven't made that many. Okay, so this one was talking about weird stuff I found on Facebook Marketplace. I've actually found something weird since making this. I found someone where you can give them your breast milk and they will turn it into a pendant for you. And I don't know what to do with that information, so you guys are now all cursed with that. Like, yeah, so some of the weird things I found is someone was just selling a whole seafood shop. there was lots of food, which I found interesting. It's like I ended up, I don't know, down like Sri Lankan food for some reason, like home cooked Sri Lankan meals. I'm like, I don't even know what any of this food is. Someone was selling oven baked larvae for your chickens. Um, just random stuff. And this is all stuff that just came up on my home feed that I didn't look up. I'm like, I don't know how me looking at Kingdom Hearts and Monster High dolls made you think that I wanted a vintage barber chair. Entire property of land. Yeah, exactly. Like, Facebook Marketplace is so weird. The stuff that people are selling on there. One thing that I found cool was someone was selling commissions of, like, getting your cat painted as, like, a fairy. They were just casually selling, yeah. Like, this seafood shop was being sold for, like, I don't know, a quarter of a mil. But it was just like, why? So yeah, Facebook Marketplace fascinates me. Because they just, some random stuff. And then this one, I think is my most recent digital one. Oh no, I think I've got one after this. But this was, I had the idea of like, so this is like a comic one, so the comic's here, and then I just added some extra pages of like explaining stuff about it. But basically, the dude's like feeling dysphoric, and he's like, I wish there was a way to prove definitively that I'm actually a dude. And then like the friend's like, they have an idea, and then like the friend is like compelled to come to their yard because their milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard. And then like I had them doing like the I'm guessing you guys have seen like the Cat's Eye like commercial. So yeah, I had them in that like that pose. I mostly did it to practice. Like I've seen people online doing these sort of like collage-y things for like references. So that was what I was kind of practicing with this. So yeah, wait. Someone wanted 1,000K for a camera lens in cash. Who has a wait, no, 110K? Who just has that in cash? That's like that's a ridiculous amount of money to just have on hand. Oh, these are some ones that I've got I've made little zines on a keychain. So that's what these are. So like it's 8 on a page because they're little bitty. Like it's tiny. And yeah, so that like you could put that on like your bag or your keys, stuff like that. So yeah, I've got a couple of different colors of those. And that's just adjusting formatting for printing. And then this is my most recent digital one. Do I have ADHD? I have autism, but I haven't been diagnosed with ADHD. When I was getting my autism assessment, they said that they didn't think I did, but I mean, autism and ADHD do have a lot like that overlaps. But yeah, I can understand. You're one person. I refer to, so you can refer to oneself as we. You're allowed to do that. And then this, you suspected you had autism but didn't want. No, it's fair. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how people act like it was. I don't know, like you're self-diagnosed schizophrenic. How does? Wait, I'm not familiar with like the schizophrenia community. Like, is it easy to self-diagnose? Like, is that common? I don't know a lot about schizophrenia in general, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just curious. Because, like, I have read a lot of the different conditions on... Maybe don't say that that last word. I don't know that that's the most, appreciated term. But yeah. This one was me talking about different spooky movies I like. So I like the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I'm excited for the next one to come out because I like Five Nights at Freddy's. I like Coraline. I know that's such a hot take. Paranorman is a movie I really wish I could watch again, but it's not on any streaming services here in Australia. And I went to JB Hi-Fi to buy the DVD and they don't have it. It's like, no, it's not in print anymore. And I'm like, why? So I'm hoping, I don't know, maybe I'll see it secondhand at some point. Another one that I've seen is Slay. It's a Tubi original about... See, I would pirate it. That's how I watched it the first time. But the site that I was pirating from, because I'm okay with but yeah, I had a site that I really liked to watch movies on, totally, definitely, legally. But it got banned by the government. Like if you go to that website, it doesn't. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that it's just like, I'm just referring to like that the term you're using, Roblox, isn't super well appreciated. I am aware that you're like it is just shortened, but I'm aware enough to know that like you kind of have to say the whole word, otherwise people might go ooh. So yeah, I think that's the last one I've made. But yeah, I don't know if anyone has like, because I've tried other websites to pirate from, but they're not as good as the one I had. Like they'll have ads everywhere, or like you go to watch it, and instead of the actual movie popping up, I don't know if any of you guys have had this, but it'll just have like an ad being like, "You should gamble." I'm like, I just want to watch Sonic. What's the movie called? Paranorman. It's by Leica, I think. It was like a stop motion film. It was actually the first mainstream animated film to feature an openly gay character, which is kind of cool. Back in 2012, before Disney was even trying to, capitalize on having their first gay character. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I feel like it's just an underappreciated film. Apparently it's getting a cinematic re-release for its anniversary this month, like for Halloween. So that could be cool. But that would require me to pay the money to go and watch it in the cinemas. And I want to just have access to it. So yeah, those are some of the zines I made. Now, I don't know where I put the ones I've done with Play-Doh, but there's a cool technique that I want to show off, just to prove that it actually works. So, we have Play-Doh. My Play-Doh has been used a few times for this, so it's no longer a nice bright color. And then, it kind of smells. Where are my ink pads before I do this, just so I know? Where did I put the ink pads? Can anyone see ink pads? Am I blind? I mean, oh, there they are. Okay. So, just realized you... Wait, who died? Who died? Oh, wait, sorry, I'm stupid. Oh... on the Genshin's 5th anniversary. Oh, yeah, I forgot that we were in anniversary time. Okay, so you're gonna press your Play-Doh to like make a, yeah, sorry, it took me a second to figure out what you mean. See, when you said like my brain goes to Voldemort. So see how we've got the little tiger print there? And now we're gonna take our ink pad. And we're just gonna... And then we're gonna go bloop. I don't know if this will be the... But ta-da! Did you claim your Mizuki? Yes, I did. I got my Mizuki. ASMR. So yeah, ta-da, you can use like Play-Doh for stamps, which is really cool. When I saw this, I half expected that it wouldn't work. Like, I was very skeptical, which is why I'm like, no, if I'm doing something about zines, I need to show that it works. So that's like a pretty easy, like, thing. I feel like, actually, that's probably one of my better ones that I've gotten it to work. So yeah, like this, the Play-Doh costs like $2. A set of 3 ink pads, like, costs like, it was like, I think like $5 for both sets of supplies. You just used your Play-Doh as an eraser. Hold up, does that work? Okay, let's draw something to erase. Let's draw a little stick figure. Oh my gosh! What? I didn't know I could do that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, I'm learning stuff. I had no idea that you could use Play-Doh to erase things. So it works like a kneadable eraser. No, I didn't know. I've never thought to try and use Play-Doh to erase things. Okay. What other secrets are you guys hiding about Play-Doh? I need to know them all now. What secret magic does this dough possess? Was I supposed to just know that? Is this just common knowledge? I'm not going to eat it. I am aware that you can make edible stuff, like, 'cause it's just like flour, water, and salt. But, yeah. Like, I am aware that, like, homemade recipes you can make sure, but I'm not sure. Wait, it probably has an ingredients list. Dough is not food. Yes, but what did you put in it, just in case? Okay, it doesn't seem to have an ingredients. Who's doing surgery? Got Play-Doh in a drawing set as a eraser. You got. Oh, what? What kind of drawing set did you buy for them to give you Play-Doh instead of an eraser? Like, even cheap sets, like, erasers aren't expensive. Because you kept getting it in the carpet. Oh, that's fair. I haven't used Play-Doh for a while. We used to have, I think Nana used to make it herself. And we would only be ever have one color. Like, you know how you can have all the different colors and stuff? Yeah, we only ever had one color because it was like, no, they're all gonna get mixed together and it's just gonna go brown anyway. And like, I feel like that no wonder kids eat Play-Doh because so many of the kids will be like, ah, yes, make it into an ice cream. And it's like, well, no wonder the kid's gonna eat it. It looks delicious. Like, I want to eat that. And hello, thank you, Kurt. Yes, we're back. And we have just discovered the secrets of Play-Doh. I want to make something else. What else do I want to make a little print thing of? We're gonna do the cupcake. So we're gonna go boop. So just when you mix together paints. Yeah! It's like, if I mix all the colors together, it'll go rainbow. It did not go rainbow. I used to also find that, you know, like how you would do, like, the primary colors? I could never get purple to work. It would always just go an ugly color. Like, and then also I remember the schools would have, like, stupid maroon textures instead of a nice purple. And that used to also annoy me. And so it's like... But yeah. I didn't really have a lot of paint. I remember trying to wizard ritual, trying to make Play-Doh colors mix. Some wizard ritual. Based. I haven't really worked with charcoal much. Used to eat pencils and erasers. Why? I also remember I lent out a pencil. It was like literally within the first week of starting the year. I had new pencils. I lent one out to someone and they chewed on it. They gave it back to me, but it was all chewed on. I'm like, don't chew on other people's pencils. Like, that feels like, if you're going to do that to your own. So yeah, I remember being very annoyed about that, because they were cool pencils. Like, they had, like, the bumpy sort of, like, they had, like, these circles, like, bumps on it. You did a satanic ritual on 5. Okay. Eat paper. Why were you eating the paper and the pencils and stuff? Why? I've been thinking if you mix cola, Pepsi, and rice in a paper cup, it'll make some witch spell. I remember I thought that I could make lemonade by just, like, putting water and lemon food, like, you know, like, lemon essence. It sounds like a band. Like, you know, like, the flavoring stuff that you put in, like, icing? I thought if I just added a heap of that in water, it would be lemonade. How are you? I'm good. Yeah, we're doing a bit better. Cardboard is yummy. What? You ate grass a few days ago to a furry? Wait, what kind of furry are you? 'Cause like so I'm guessing you're like a one that's like a herbivore, right? 'Cause like aren't most furries like wolves? I don't know, when I think of furries, I kind of just picture like Luna from Hell of a Boss. That's just what furries look like in my head. I have seen some in Comic Cons. Honestly, furries are way more committed. Like, conventions are stuffy. I don't know how they don't melt. You're not a furry. Oh, okay. Luminescence is similar to evanescence. You like polar foxes. Yeah, that's cool. See, I'm just not a furry because I'm not committed enough. And I'm not the biggest, I'm not great at drawing animals because I just don't do it a lot. Um, like the furry like head, like with like the dog canine nose. I really struggle with that kind of face thing. Your OC has a baby blue fox onesie. Oh, that sounds cute. Yeah. You met a furry once at Comic Con. Yeah, furries tend to be at Comic Cons a lot. I have like a lot of respect, like because they also have to make all the stuff themselves. Like, yeah. Yeah, I feel like I mean I haven't interacted with a lot of furries, but most people in general are chill. Oh, Renan looks so. Wait, talking about furries, I'm doing a course at uni about like it's writing for young readers, so we're talking about like writing kids books essentially. Um, and I in part of researching for it, I went to like the bookshop and asked like what are the youngins, what's hip with the youth. So yeah, I have bought the first volume of Warrior Cats. I got Warrior Cats. I got this one about rich guinea pigs. And I borrowed a heap from the library as well. Did you know unicorns were imaginary war horses? Wait, unicorns as a means for warfare makes so much sense. So like, what do you just like? Okay, if here's your nene, like if you just like I don't know, make a harness because they have like face harnesses. If you just stick a weapon on there, bam, unicorn that you can like stab your enemies, like that. Like you don't, and then you've got your guy also with a lance or something, and maybe they can stab someone else. Double stabbing. Just refused to step into Noah's Ark. They were like, there's not enough space. Yeah, Noah's Ark must have been stinky. Like, that does not sound pleasant. And also, like, weren't they there for ages? Like, if they only, like, I don't know, just the logistics. The logistics of Noah's Ark. I would not want to do that. Like, they wouldn't even have, I don't know, some sort of fancy way to manage that. They would have had to just write on paper being like, did they even, I think they had paper. Wait, no, was paper invented in the Bible yet? How did they manage it? It's because wasn't it just Noah and his like family, and it's like, okay, we gotta go feed these animals and stuff. Yeah, that just sounds impractical, and it was either stone or papyrus. Okay, that makes sense. Like, yeah, that just sounds impractical. I think that if I was given that task, the animals are all starving and dying. If I was in Noah's shoes, we would not be here. I also probably wouldn't build a great boat. Yeah, I also thought of that when you said papyrus. Your mum made crepes. Oh, crepes are so good. My mum hasn't made them in ages, but she used to make them a bit. I remember that like they're kind of difficult to like flip. But I like crepes. Like you put like cheese. Wait, did you have sweet crepes or like savory? Because I'm thinking savory. But crepes can also be sweet. I don't know, I've had like they're good for like lunch. And like a lot of kebab places like will sell like kebabs and crepes. You hate Oreos. Why? Oreos are fine. I don't hate them, but I don't love them. Both crepes. Oh, nice. Oreos are just okay. So yeah. I feel like that they probably should have something else to tell you guys about zines. Go watch Bratty X Brie. They have they're like a YouTuber that does a heap of stuff. Had them like every day during 2020. Now you hate them. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. You also hate cereal. I don't like cereal milk, so I eat my cereal dry. Except for Wheat Bix. I added like the tiniest bit just so it's not like completely stiff and crunchy. You just like most things sweet. That makes sense. And right, like cereals are pretty sugary. Yeah. Is the I'm like this is an interesting workshop where I'm like, yes, I've taught you all I know, not much. No news from Nepal. Oh, okay. You met him once and you oh, I don't have a response to that. But yeah, this is the creator. I've been doing their challenge. I don't know what their pronouns are, because I haven't been able to find them on any of the accounts. I'm going to guess maybe they or she, because they do identify as a lesbian, which tends to lean towards those kind of pronouns, but I don't want to assume. But yeah. Crazy icebox lore, yeah. You guys all have crazy lore. When I eat an entire bar of chocolate, you never feel good after eating it. That's fair. Like, some chocolate bars are a bit too big. I like the sort of, like, fun size ones. You know how, like, you buy, like, a packet and it'll be, like, have, like, 5 mini serves of, like, whatever it is you like. But whereas something like a full Mars bars are, like, too big. Hello, Sketch JA. Ooh. Yeah. I have that sometimes. Like, I like sweet things, but I also don't like the feeling of, like, when it's too much. That's why I really like, really fluffy cakes that just feels like you could eat the entire cake and it's not dense and stuff, whereas some cakes aren't like that. Some cakes, you can barely get through a piece before you're like, ooh, that's too much. You want that nice, light stuff. I say this as if I still don't eat, like, entire packets of lollies, but that's because poor self-control. Would eat for the rest of my life is Angry Bird gummies. I need to try these then. What are the Angry Bird gummies? Well, like, wait. This is giving me memories. Does anyone remember there was like these snake sort of lollies, but then there was like these Scooby-Doo snacks. Not Scooby snacks. I know that they also exist, but they're like, you got like stickers. They came in like little packets. They had like some sort of gummy kind of lolly thing, and then like all of them came with a sticker or something. Scooby-Doo gummies. I don't know if any. No, they're not. Okay, apparently there's gummies for like your health. That's not what I'm referring to. They came with stickers. Everyone had them on their fridge. Found your channel. I was looking like you draw. You showed me my best drawing. I think I did. I don't know what my best drawing is. I'm not really great at keeping track of that. Don't think I've seen those. I don't eat chocolate bars. Don't like. I just buy dark chocolate and 4 tablets needed. I don't like dark chocolate that much, but I like. I'm kind of basic and like the sweet stuff. I like milk chocolate. And hello, Alex Axelrod. Sorry, when my brain turns that into Axel, I was like, oh, Kingdom Hearts. Stickers. Angry Birds and Plants vs. Zombies. Plants vs. Zombies is good. I played Angry Birds, but it wasn't my favorite, but I was kind of bad at it. What is Scooby-Doo Snake Lolly? I am going to find these things. I swear they existed. I'm sure it was Scooby-Doo that was specifically. Google has no idea what I'm talking about. I just remember that, like, I think it was Scooby-Doo and stuff. I just remember that, like, a lot of people had them and they would, like, get the stickers that would come with it. You know what you mean? Oh, thank you. I'm glad someone else knows what I'm referring to. You like the gummy? Yeah, it was, like, some sort of gummy snack that would come in, like, little packets. Love dark chocolate is just perfect balance of sweet and I will search up that word and hopefully it meaning? What language is it? I think it's Japanese possibly, but I'm not sure. Okay, I think I spelt it wrong. Because Google is not helping me. And associated with concepts of excess and surplus, immortal. Okay, I don't know what Romanian. Oh, bitter. Ah, okay. See, I don't like bitter stuff very much. That's why I drink like tea that doesn't taste like tea. I'm I'm not someone that likes bitter things, to be honest. What type of iPad and tablet do I have? I know I've got like the big one. Does it tell me in settings what device type it is? About. I have an iPad Air 13-inch M2. You're addicted to tea. Yeah, I like tea. There's like a T2 in the city that like sometimes has display tea that like you can try for free. And I've enjoyed some of that stuff. It didn't have such heavy accents. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry about my accent. There's not a lot I can do about it. It also doesn't help that in Australia we have some of our own slang that just doesn't, like, even in other English-speaking countries, that there's certain terms that we use quite differently. Like, one example is, oh, you're not talking about me, okay. You're Simon Hall. The best diction as a general rule, like, they're not great at saying words particularly accurately. Yeah. Like, you say so. Oh, I hate that when you can't understand people. I have it sometimes with people that have accents, especially ones I'm unfamiliar with. And I feel bad. Like, I feel like I'm being racist for not being able to understand what they're saying. And, like, I know it's not their fault. I'm not angry at them and stuff. I just feel stupid that I can't understand what they're saying. Like, I had a friend who is Chinese, and like her mom had a very thick accent that could be pretty difficult to understand. What holic are you? um, I don't know. Wait, Kingdom Hearts a holic. I've been playing Dream Drop Distance. And I tried to play through the whole game just as Riku, but there's actually a checkmark like halfway through the game to make sure that you're playing as both Sora and Riku. So I have to catch up as Sora. But I've got lots of the Dream Eaters, which are basically Kingdom Hearts Pokemon. So yeah, that's been fun. But yeah, like there was a course that I had enrolled in at one point in uni. I dropped out of it because it just looked like it was going to be hard and it was like an elective. I was just going to pick cushy subjects. But like the lecturer guy had a really thick accent that I had no idea what the accent was, and there was no subtitles. I just couldn't understand what he was saying. This was an ice cream tub that I painted. It's full of candy. So what I'm planning to do, I want to start like a market stall shop. But this one's just full of, like, green-themed candy, which are, like, singles. And I'm gonna have... Because this had, like, a mango sorbet that I really like. And I'll get, like, different buckets of different colors. So, I don't know, like, people can come and they're like, oh, I want, like, a green bracelet. So they can look through this one. So, yeah, that's... But I ran out of green beads. Am I dressing up for Halloween this year? I want to. I've never done it before. I've never really celebrated Halloween because it's kind of a new tradition here in Australia. It definitely wasn't really a thing where I lived. I mean, my street probably didn't have a lot of kids anyway. But I know my mum's partner, and like he does it with his daughter. So it'd be cool if I could. But I don't really have a costume. But Halloween stuff is pretty easy to get. There's actually a Spotlight, which is our like craft store. I think you guys in America and stuff have like Michael's. But yeah, like there's this rainbow mask that kind of reminds me of Springtrap from FNAF. That's kind of cool. Consider a demonic kind of thing. Yeah, I went to a Christian school and they were very much anti-Halloween. So that's possibly part of why I haven't really celebrated it, is because yeah, they were like, it's the devil's birthday. which is kind of confusing because I don't know why the devil would have a birthday. And from what I understand, that's just, yeah, you giant Among Us costume when trick-or-treating. That is great. Do people actually do the trick? Because I know, like, it's meant to be that, like, you can either pull a prank. I don't want to do that. I just want free confectionery. But also, like, can you trust the confectionery people give you? Like, the holidays always confused me. Because you tell kids not to go around, like, talking to strangers, not to accept lollies and stuff. But then, like, Halloween, you do that? Because I've been familiar with it my entire life. Like, you know, a lot of American shows and stuff will have Halloween episodes. Like, I remember there was the Bratz Kids Halloween story thing. I remember watching that as a kid. Yeah, your religion doesn't. That's fair. See, I'm not particularly religious, and honestly, kind of like how you get like non-religious people celebrate Christmas. It's kind of just here, like mostly a holiday where you just do spooky stuff and dress up. But everyone carves pumpkins. We do stuff in schools, so you don't trick or treat. Okay, so you celebrate aspects of it. I've never carved a pumpkin, but also like our seasons are different here because I know that like Halloween also has a lot of autumn elements to it. It's spring here. We're in a completely different season. But yeah, I am aware that Halloween is contentious within religions. I actually let's look up what Halloween like is actually like where it came from. Because I'm kind of just curious, as I don't really know much. Yes, I watch anime. Um, I know. Shocking. Celebration. The Feast of All Hallows Day. I don't know what that is. The Feast of All Saints. Wait, what? All Saints Day or All Hallows Day. Wait, is Halloween, was this a... It's mostly about Jack being a big liar, tricked by the devil, made a deal. What? It's mostly about Jack being a big liar, tricked the devil, and made a deal not to go back to hell. Jack denied being in heaven. He wanted the lands of the... Wait! Is that why, like, the Nightmare Before Christmas? Like, this guy. That's why he's, like, the Pumpkin King, and his name is Jack. Is that... Is that what is... Yeah. Because, yeah, I'm looking it up right now, and it's saying that it's, like, the celebration of All Hallows Day, but this sounds like a very, like, Christian celebration, so I'm kind of confused. One theory that holds... So, okay, it sounds like it's a mush of things. You can do you want... Oh, you want me to draw Nezuko? I will try and draw Nezuko from memory, because I think that would be funnier. I know she's got quite round eyes. And she's got that little thingy, that, like, the bamboo doodah. And she's got the long hair. That doesn't look like Nezuko at all. Hold up. Okay. Have you watched the new Demon Slayer movie? I haven't. I've seen people in cosplay going to the cinemas, but I haven't seen it myself. I'm not up to date with the anime. Yeah, I imagine it's good. No, the legend on Halloween. Oh, okay. So there's Halloween okay, give me a sec to figure out, because I just went to Wikipedia to try and figure out what the deal is, but I think it's talking about, I don't know, different kind of history. Thank you. I've drawn a lot of heads. So I feel like it's something I'm pretty, like, competent at doing, just because I draw a lot of characters and stuff. That tends to be what I lean towards. So it makes sense that I can draw it with relative accuracy. Can go, okay. Jealous. It just takes practice and stuff. And, like, you don't have to be able to get it instantly. Often I will also do, like, the circle method and stuff. Yes, I'm drawing Nezuko. Yeah. But yeah. You'll get there. I've been drawing for a while. And I'm pretty lazy. With, like, I will find shortcut methods. Oh, she's got like a little bow in her hair. Probably should be doing this in the chat sketchbook, but that's fine. Yeah. Bald Sakura. Yes, I should have left her bald. Okay. So these are different theories as to where it came from. The Christian origin. Wait. I'm confused, because, like, I know that a lot of modern Christians are anti-Halloween, but immediately here on Wikipedia it's saying Christian origins of Halloween, so that's kind of weird. Being the evening before the Christian holiday. Oh, okay, so the 1st of November is a specific thing. Hello, Zanimations. Okay, so there is some... That's interesting. By the end of the 12th century, the celebration had become one of the holy days of obligation. What is a soul cake? I want to eat one. Oh, okay, and it's mentioned in Shakespeare. So, like, what happened? Why did this go from being a holiday that was explicitly Christian to hated by Christianity? What? Oh, okay. So I'm finding the thing you mentioned about Jack. This guy called Jack Santino, was a folklorist. Okay. Wait. Okay, no, that's not the Jack you're referring to. Okay, so there's a couple of different, traditions. Different symbols. Oh, okay. Oh, the Jack is where Jack-o'-lantern comes from. That makes so much sense. Big brain. There's an Irish Christian folktale. Again, this is what? Okay, someone who knows more about Christian history will have to explain to me how come everything that Wikipedia is saying is that it was Christian, but I went to a Christian school. They hated Halloween. Okay, so one night, this guy called Jack was drinking and he encounters the devil. Are we sure he just wasn't drunk? And tricks him into climbing a tree. That's a bad idea when you've been drinking. Etches the sign of the cross into the bark and traps the devil. Okay, maybe he wasn't drunk. That is too big brain of a move. Jack strikes a bargain that Satan can never claim his soul. And Jack is refused entry to heaven when he dies. Keeping his promise, the devil refuses to let Jack into hell. Throws a live coal straight from the fire. Oh, okay, so basically he just... and meeting the devil is such a common occurrence. I mean, I'm just saying that, like, if you're drunk, I'm not sure how much we can take your word. Okay, so basically the dude just gets stuck where he can't go to heaven and he can't go to hell because heaven's like, no, dude, we don't want you. And then it's like, nah, you said you can't come to hell, so he places the coal in a hollowed out turnip to stop it from going out. Oh, okay. So Jack and his lantern have just been going around looking for a place to rest. So he's just stuck on Earth. He could do stuff, wandering around the land of lost souls. Oh, okay, so he's not on Earth. Is he in sort of a purgatory like area, like just can't go to either place? What is that? Okay, so it sounds like that Halloween's mixed with a lot of things. Trick or treating and what is guising? Okay, I'm gonna Google why do Christians dislike Halloween? Because this seems confusing, like looking up all this history where it's like, ah yes, it was Christian, Christian, Christian. Okay, there's a Reddit article. Okay, so Jack just gets stuck in between. Poor dude. Oh, because he got drunk one night? Okay. Okay, so it sounds like some of the issues is that dressing up like evil spirits is giving Satan permission to change your soul to match your costume. What? Okay. Well, it sounds like he wasn't even carrying out deeds for the devil. Based on that story, little version of the story, he was a big liar and a big sinner. And yeah, no, I can understand that, like, why he didn't get into heaven. Although, okay, no, okay. When I said poor guy, I just more mean that like being stuck in limbo for eternity seems kind of harsh. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's because I am not super familiar. Like, I don't subscribe to the general system. But wait. I thought that the way that you got into heaven was to like believe in Jesus and stuff. Wouldn't he have likely been in a culture where he would have done that? Or was this based on because I know that there's sola fide, I think is the term for like by faith alone. But was this, I don't know, was it also because I know that Catholicism also has good works. So is that why Jack didn't get in? It's like, yeah, you kind of still sucked. The devil's that's from what I understand, like, because I guess that's like, okay, there are different explanations, but the way that I was taught how heaven works, which was I guess the Presbyterian perspective, was that you needed to believe in Jesus. Like even if you were the best person ever, but you didn't believe, you weren't getting in, and like doing good works had very little effect. But I have also heard that some sect like it varies. Um, I'm probably not the person to ask as I'm not Christian, and different versions, different groups have different ideas of how it works. Whereas I'm willing to say I have no idea. I'm not even sure that the place exists. And hello, Luffy do monkey. We have the One Piece man in chat. Yeah. Wait, so I should draw this Jack guy. Did you find the One Piece yet? Yeah, what like that Luffy is committed. I feel like if I was a character in a story that went for 1,000 chapters and I hadn't achieved my goal, I'm giving up. Just draw. I don't know who Gintoki is. Which is Buddhism. I was taught that everything you do is a sin that you must pray to revoke your sins. Oh, okay. Buddhism, I'm guessing Buddhism is probably a bit different to Christianity, which is what I'm most familiar with. Like that does sound relatively similar because I know that like there's things like confessional, and stuff. So there is the sense of like you pray for forgiveness. So One Piece is one of the best anime. I haven't seen it, but unfair because literally all you do is sin. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm personally agnostic, so I also kind of don't find a lot of these systems. They don't sound super fair to me, but I'm I'm not the best person to judge that. But yeah, like yeah, there's the confessing sins. I don't know if that happens in every church because the church I used to go to as a kid, I don't remember having something like that. It was more that like you were encouraged to just pray on your own time, to ask for forgiveness and stuff, but it was mostly about the accepting thing. Depends on how good your karma is. Oh yeah, right. Reincarnation and karma is part of Buddhism. Is there like a stat system? Like, do we have like a list? Like in Buddhism, is there a tier list? You're reading Fire Punch. Wait, is Fire Punch the one by the dude that made Chainsaw Man? Is that one? Your sin is pride. I mean, isn't that everyone's? I mean, my sin's a different kind of pride. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm thinking of the right series. I haven't read it. You're reading Berserk. Oh, nice. I have the first volume. I've read like the first page because I did like a video about first pages. Just basic moral understanding. Yeah. So like, what's the worst thing in Buddhism you can get reincarnated as? Like, is there an objective like that is the worst? If you killed a bug. Oh, you're at the 20. How many volumes does Berserk have? So wait, is that why a lot of Buddhists are like vegetarian? Is so that you don't kill like animals and stuff to eat them? Like, if you kill a See, okay, I would probably have bad karma and stuff just because I live in Australia where you kind of need to kill the bugs. But, like, getting rid of bugs would be pretty bad. How do you get reincarnated as a cat? I feel like being a house cat would be pretty cool. Or being a duck, because I like duck. Main character has high regeneration power and villain sets on fire. Yeah, I have vaguely heard about Berserk. I got it because I have a friend that likes it. And he recommended it to me. 42 volumes. Oh. You'd have to have like mid good karma. And guess me. Okay. Wait. How is there any way to actually know if you're being good or like yeah? Yeah, I have heard that Berserk is considered pretty good. You want to be born as a fox? Fox would be pretty cool. I don't know. You just have to know. Okay. So like, as a Buddhist, do you have a vague sense of what you're likely to be if you? Okay, different religions have different rules about the ethics of self-pleasure. From what I understand, Paul of Tarsus, which is where we get a lot of Christian theology from, he was very much anti anything like that, but it does vary by religion. And also if you even believe in hell. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm the person to They asked if they then when you die there'll be a monkey that has a scale. Oh wait, is that kind of like in Egyptian mythology how there's like Anubis and like there's the scale and there's like the feather and your soul? Is it kind of like that? Folks is with this guy and that. If I work out then life would be good. Yeah, okay. Interesting. A lot of things, I feel like it is quite a common idea to this sense of like at the end you'll be judged in this sort of like numerical sense of like, ah yes, you had more good than bad. You did good. Oh, that is very Luffy, that is very personal stuff to share with a bunch of strangers. Wait, is Rem the blue-haired one from ReZero? Is that who you're talking about? Like, honestly, I don't care what you do. But that is kind of a personal thing to maybe be talking about to people that you don't know. Swanin, hello! My lights just flickered. Why did they do that? Yeah, I'm mostly just mentioning Luffy because you might make other people uncomfortable, just because that's typically not something that everyone likes to discuss with other people. Okay, I don't know why you're telling me this. Yes, Swanin, I am doing a lot better. I don't think we're gonna have a panic attack again. Hopefully. I mean, I didn't expect it last time, but I think we should be good. I'm just taking it easy. Like, so this live stream's been mostly just chillin'. I'm not ready to go back to actually continuing my manga yet. But that's okay. I don't know, I feel like there's definitely a sense of pressure to, like, get things finished, because I see so many videos that, like, come up being like, I created a manga in, like, a week. Are you gay? I'm aromantic asexual. If you mean generally queer, then yes, I'm a trans asexual person, but gay specifically, no. I am so dyslexic. Told my friends. My mom checks my job. She replied, "Please employed." That's even better. Wait, what does what mean? Reincarnation has got to be the best life after death. You're also Aries. Yippee! You just start a new save file. Now reincarnated as a sim, and then you just lose then they just put you in a pool and take away the ladder. I don't know what yeah. I think I would we were born as a cat just because cats are cool. You're back! Woo! You're king of the pirate. It's been so long. Yeah, I know. I know. I had to take a couple weeks off. Yeah, like the concept of heaven is very appealing. I can understand why it is a pervasive idea within culture because it's a comforting thought, the idea that you will get to reunite with loved ones. So yeah, I can perfectly understand why heaven as a concept is very appealing. Oh. Aro ace just means aromantic asexual. So basically, I'm into nobody. That's the easiest way to explain it. Think of death as a graduating life and discovering the ultimate secret. I want to die, you want to isekai. I don't know why the idea of just eternal bliss is scary to you. Interesting. I mean, I guess it is, the idea, could be scary because, like, it's very incomprehensible. Like, the idea of eternal bliss just is hard to really fathom. As that's just not our experience. Like, life always has just something bad about it, so the idea of, like, perfection feels kind of foreign. That could possibly be part of the fear, but I don't know, I'd probably need more context to know. Because, like, I mean, it was very appealing to me when I believed in that. So you love yourself, I guess? I mean, I depends on what version of love you mean by that. You just want to hear seems stupid to you. Why does it seem stupid to you? Wait, isn't Luffy... Wait, what do you mean it seems stupid? I'm confused. Do you just not understand it? Is that why it seems stupid? Just staying in one place forever, feeling happy all the time. Yeah, no, that makes sense. It's very foreign. It's very different to, like, I remember that had it described where, like, people, like, I remember I had a teacher that was really excited about this idea of, like, in heaven, you'll just be like, sitting there basking in God's glory, and I'm like, that sounds boring. Like, I want to do stuff. You know what would be a W? Everyone believes they get after death. See, there are some people, I'm pretty sure that's actually how D&D works, from what I've heard. Like, because I asked when I was, like, for D&D, I was like, so what actually, like, is system? So, I mean, the only issue with a system like that, whereas if you go wherever you believe, is the answer. Like, for someone like me, I don't have a specific belief. My belief is that I don't have the resources to genuinely know what the answer is. So, like, I don't know where I would go. Only status as straight, homosexual, trans. Okay. Okay. Reincarnation and incarnation. Reincarnation is being born again. I'm not sure what incarnation is. Okay. We're gonna have a legitimate thing. So what do I mean by I don't love nobody? Okay. I essentially mean what... So basically, you probably, when you see, like, some people are like, yes, I find this person attractive. I don't experience that. Like, picture everyone that you're not attracted to. That's my experience with everyone. Like, so... Incarnation of foot problem. I'm not sure. So, okay. You've also said, like, there's only, like, straight, homosexual, trans. Trans is not part of this. So we've got... Let's just... Okay, so you've got straight, right? So that's opposite gender. Okay. We're gonna say opposite gender. We're gonna not add non-binary people in here. Yeah, I am not attracted to nobody. Isn't this a trend or social? No. Trust me, I felt like there was something wrong with me. This isn't a trend. This is my legitimate experience. Yeah, I really feel like that. I actually thought that fictional crushes weren't real. I thought people were just making it up because I didn't experience it and I thought it was just a fun game people played. So you got straight, and then we got gay, so like same gender. I'm using this language even though it's not the most inclusive, but and then you've got like bi slash pan is, we're gonna keep, yeah, like I'm trying to be, so we got both genders because you also didn't include bisexual. Like some people like men and women. That's a thing. And then you got me. And I'm in the no gender in terms of what I'm attracted to. So I just don't experience romantic or sexual attraction. I'm not even sure what exactly they feel like. What if money grows on trees? They do. Money's made of paper. So I am. What do you mean I'm nothing? Do you define your personhood by your attraction? I'm still a person. Like kids don't experience attraction until a certain point. Like I'm sure you had your first like you would have had your first crush, right? You had a time before you had experienced any sort of attraction. I just didn't have that moment of liking someone. And then okay, you also mentioned trans. Trans is different to this. So like transgender people is to do with like identifying as a gender different to what you were born as, or like assigned at birth, I should say. Um, that is possible, but okay. I appreciate that is technically possible, but that is also a frustrating question when people are like, oh, it might be that you just haven't found the right person. That there is that technically possible, but also most people have experienced some kind of attraction, most people have crushes during high school. Like I am a 21-year-old who has not liked anyone. I think I have met enough human beings that if I was going to experience even an ounce of attraction, it should have happened. Like I felt like there was something wrong with me towards the end of high school because I was like, oh, it should have happened. I should have had a crush by now, and it just didn't. Like okay, it is also difficult to explain because I don't know how to explain what attraction feels like because I haven't had it. But like I don't know, you probably like if you experienced attraction, I guess it's you'll probably see someone and be like, "Ah, yes. That is a person that looks hot." I don't actually feel anything. I can just intellectually understand this person fits the beauty conventions. I can understand they're a pretty person because I have been conditioned to understand what beauty looks like. So like I can tell that like an actress is pretty because I'm familiar with beauty standards. My friendly. For me, my friend like person for look and thing. I'm okay. I'm not. Wait, okay. So it is also difficult to like explain because there are like multiple types of attraction as well. We do tend to lump them a lot together, but part of like there's the split attraction model, so that's like splitting romantic attraction with sexual attraction, which is also different to aesthetic and stuff. Um, and then you also get like these ideas of lust and love. So I'm probably not the best person to explain it if like I just know that I haven't like because like how people make it sound like that it's pretty obvious when you have a crush. Like because I've been like, oh well maybe I've just had one and just didn't notice. But like I don't know, I don't know if has anyone in chat had a crush? Was it pretty obvious that you felt something towards that person? Like I don't know, people are really bad at explaining to me what attraction even feels like. Don't get bumps or things like that. What buddies? I mean, it is also difficult to explain because there's nuances that I'm trying to also accommodate for. Because yeah, generally like asexual is like for me, I'm like the idea of intercourse repulses me. It sounds gross. Um, the idea of romance, like kissing people, sounds gross to me. I don't get why this is a pastime people engage in. Because I'm like, that is a person's mouth. Why are you putting your mouth at someone else's mouth? That is gross. Whereas I understand that for most people, kissing sounds pretty appealing. Hence why they do it. But yeah, if you're genuinely curious, like that you maybe there's possibly better resources like online and stuff than me trying to explain it, because I really feel like I can't explain it very well. You've had crushes more just like you want to talk to that person more and be close with them. Wait, so what makes a crush different than a friend? You never liked anyone before. Wait, so if, I mean the okay. Yeah, like mouths sound gross. But like I mean I'm yeah. Yeah, I know. Like people just don't seem to be able to explain it. They just seem to be able to like be like, yeah, it you just know seems to be the explanation I get a lot from people. So I feel like the fact that I don't know, don't get it gives me the sense that maybe I don't never want to kiss like hold it and stuff. Yeah, like there is also the difficulty that it feels like that English as a language isn't great for explaining the nuances of different feelings. Like love, for example, covers a lot of different terminology. Even like does as well. Um, so yeah, it doesn't help that we'd have language difficulties in articulating this stuff. Um, but yeah, like from what I also understand that like some people see someone that's like pretty, and there's like a physical feeling to it. They're like, ooh, like it's not just, for example, if I may you draw your kitty. I can draw your kitty. Um, but yeah, from what I understand, like what okay, so yeah, someone asked I guess like questions about asex what like being asexual is, and as someone that like I am asexual, so it is important to me, so that's why I'm trying to explain it, but I'm also realizing I'm doing a bad job. I don't know, when you like someone, you just kind of know that you do. Yeah, see that tends to be the explanation I've gotten from people. So I feel like the fact that I don't have like anything where it's like I don't know, I don't feel like I've felt anything beyond friendship. Why is important? I guess it's important because I felt like there was something wrong with me for a long time, and I don't want other people to feel like that is like I felt like that there was like that I was unnatural or something, or like people didn't believe me when I said that I wasn't into anyone, that I didn't have a crush, because they thought that I like because it's also normal to be secretive about that, so they thought that I was just lying and didn't want to share when I legitimately didn't have one. I had friends that shipped me with some random guy in the class because the idea that I didn't like anyone wasn't an option. Everyone has their preference. Wait, okay, I think I've missed a couple of things in chat trying to. I know feelings something why is it important after building low nutrition? I mean, it's also like a lot of people treat romance and stuff as like an end goal, like a life ambition, getting married, finding the one. Like this is something that as a culture we do care about. Yeah, have your friends shoot me with your other friends. Yeah. Um. Yeah, like I don't know. It's just it also kind of sucks because like even within the LGBTQ community, like people aren't always accepting of asexual people within the community. For example, the pride flag, which is the rainbow one, is supposed to represent all of us. And sometimes I feel like I'm not represented by that despite being part of it. Especially because I'm also like trans, but like there's transphobic queer people as well. So it sometimes feels like that I'm not wanted here. Like I'm too queer for the straights, but not queer enough for the queer people. Escanor reference. So you feel like what? Oh, no. Okay, when I say I'm trans, other way around. I'm a dude. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. Okay, everyone should hear him. I feel like the advantage of these things like labels, like you don't have to label yourself. That doesn't help for you. But I am someone that likes boxes. Boxes help me understand things. Having clear, precise definitions helps me to conceptualize things. So having this terminology and things is helpful for me. But I know that there's some people that just like to be like, yeah, I'm just whatever I am. I don't need to be defined. I think yeah, platonic crush like that person is really cool. Yeah, okay. See, I feel like I've had like the platonic thing that's being people that I'm like, I just want to be like friends with you because you're a really cool person. Like there was this guy, um, he was like a violin virtuoso and I also played violin, so I kind of wanted to be friends with him so we could be like violin buddies. um, yeah, like you might just be the king of the pirates. Fair. I want to be the king of pirates. Feel like that'd be a fun job. Apart from the crime, I don't think I could steal stuff. The aesthetics of pirates is cool. Where are my cats? That's okay. Um, I hope you like it. Yeah, I I don't know if there's like a resource maybe on YouTube or something that's better to explain it, like, because it's kind of funny that like I kind of knew I was asexual as soon as I heard the thing, but I was because I basically heard it and was like, oh, if I was LGBTQ, that would be what I was. But I'm totally just gonna be straight. I'm just not dating because I'm not allowed to. But like, I'll grow into it. You know, I'm a Christian. Christians aren't queer. Um, and then yeah, I got like I was nearly 18, and I'm like, yeah, okay, something should have happened by now. Um, and yeah, as I got sort of more accepting, it took a while for me to accept it. Like I was more accepting of other people before I was accepting of myself. And then I felt like really hypocritical and stuff that I, could like that other people I was okay with them being things, but then I wasn't okay with myself being anything but straight. Now that the real king of the pirates is Sora. I don't know what that says because that's in another language. Please stick to English because I can't read other languages. And it also just means that, like, because I feel like everyone here can speak English, so it just means that everyone's included. Zoro is not that good. Zoro is the green haired dude, right? He's not that good at what? I don't. Was anyone talking about Zoro? Why? I don't know One Piece characters well enough. Like, I vaguely know what One Piece is, but anything really beyond that. Yamato. Interesting. I don't think I know who that is off the top of my head. Is Chopper the little guy? The one with the hat? This guy, that's Chopper? Oh, you have their wanted poster. Nice. Yeah, I can't really comment much on One Piece stuff because I don't know about it. Curious if there's a YouTube video like explaining what asexual is. Moose in English. Oh, okay. Did I read? Oh, I haven't. No, sorry. I do vaguely remember that someone that probably was you did recommend it. Um, yeah, I've been reading kids' books for like uni. I haven't read a lot of manga the last few weeks. Yeah, I do remember the Jaden animation came out as Aero Race. So like there are some creators on YouTube that are asexual. I also know there's this person called Yasmin who's a like an activist. I think they're like a model or something. But they get a lot of slack because people are like, "Oh, you dress like too hot and you're too pretty and stuff to be asexual and things like." Because asexual is something that feels like it's not very well understood, in general. But yeah, stuff like that, like just people talking about it does help. I feel like it's something that just sort of gets it's easy to not know exists. And like it's quite a broad spectrum. Like it's okay, asexual is more complicated than not wanting to have intercourse. Asexual people can actually have can do that. Um it's more the lack of attraction. Um so that like a lot of asexual people, yes, it does manifest in that they don't want to do that, but there are many reasons why they might want to, like if they're romantic and like have a partner, they might want to engage in it, because that's what the partner enjoys, or they might just like the physical sensations. No, I'm just more clarifying because like your definition was somewhat incomplete. Like I'm not trying to be rude. I was just like I just feel like that yeah, it's the difficulty with over like the with a simple definition is it often does require that you're going to be excluding aspects of the community. Like it's the same with I don't know defining something like a lesbian, for example, can be difficult to define in a way that includes non-binary individuals that identify with the term. Like yeah, some of these things are difficult to explain. It looks like it was like a drawing or something. Yeah. Yeah, no, I find that like because I've even seen supportive media get misunderstand what being asexual is. So it is kind of something that I think I'm a little bit pedantic about, just because I do see a lot of misinformation about it. But that also means that I wish I could explain it better. Like yeah, I don't want to say the name of the magazine that got it wrong. But yeah, no one needs to watch ReZero. I haven't seen it. Sorry. Flirting with random people on the internet, also your homies. I don't know how to flirt. Flirting is as a concept does not make sense to me. I don't think I understand what flirting even is. Like I know that it's like what people do as like romantic talking, but I don't understand it beyond that. Yeah. I just realized I don't have music. Like why is it so quiet? Do I watch My Hero Academia? Yes, I have My Hero Academia was actually my first anime. And yeah. So it has a I have a soft spot for it. It's no longer my favorite, but it was there for a while. I was very into it. Um, Probably a little bit more than it actually warranted. Like, yeah, I'm not saying that My Hero Academia is bad. My Hero Academia is still pretty good. I just, I don't know, liked it, yeah. Yeah, I feel like it was a lot of people's first. Anyone can be a hero. I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't really think of myself as a hero, but I'm probably taking that too literally. Okay, that is very honest of you, Phyllis. You just came into chat, said hello, and be like, do you like My Hero Academia? And then just immediately being like, I love Osawa. Sometimes you guys are very blunt about things, and I'm like, oh, wow. I'm surprised you're this upfront about these things. I don't know, maybe that is normal. I'm not exactly the best metric for that. But yeah, sometimes I'm making a joke out of it just because it's kind of funny. Because it's happened a few times in chat where like you guys are just very like honest about stuff that I'm like, wow. Okay, you just admitted that and no hesitation. Yeah, I think it's just a difference between like talking like a live stream culture, I guess. Because, like, that's probably not something that you would say to a stranger you met in the street, but I guess there's a difference in sort of, like, expectations and comfort in something like a live stream, and I think I'm just not fully adjusted to it, so it still sometimes catches me off guard. Like, with how you guys will just admit to stuff that I'm like, wow. I like The Promised Neverland. I actually have the art book for it. I really like the manga's artwork. I haven't watched the anime because I think I got into it around the time season 2 came out and found out season 2 was bad. So I just stuck with the manga. So yeah, season 2 doesn't exist, by the way. The sticker packet. Ooh, stickers. I like stickers. Demon Slayer. Yeah, I've seen Demon Slayer. See, okay, where is this normally? I feel like half the time you guys ask me about anime I haven't seen. So I'm appreciating being asked once and I'm like, yes, I have actually seen this. Because, yeah, you guys love to ask about, like, One Piece. And Jujutsu Kaisen. And I'm like, guys, I haven't seen them. I'm sorry. What's... Oh, okay. What is my favorite anime? That is a good question. I don't know if I have, like, one specific. And also, like, do we mean anime only or, like, anime and manga? You love Dan Dan. I tried Dan Dan. I didn't vibe with it. I wish I did. Maybe I will retry because I have a friend that really likes it, but I don't know why I just couldn't get into it. But I like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I like Mob Psycho 100, Moriarty the Patriot. What else do I like? Blue Period. I like Yuri on Ice. I know, so unexpected. What else? I'm just trying to think of what I've seen. Nanbaka's one. Need to watch Gintama. Gintama's the one that takes 50 episodes to get good. I am not committed enough to wait that long. I watched the first episode of Gintama and it was one of the most boring things I've seen. See, I would read it, but like Gintama's really difficult to get access to here. Like legally. I remember that it wasn't on the Shonen Jump app for some reason. I don't know if Viz Media just doesn't have the licensing for it. I don't even know if it has an official translation. I've never seen it in stores and never really looked it up. You like every episode. See, I feel like the thing with Gintama is it just felt like it didn't start at like... It was from what I remember the first episode, it's been a while since I tried. But like... It felt slow and it didn't feel like it was starting at the right spot. But you're in Italy. I think we have Crunchyroll. My mom pays for it because my mom watches anime to fall asleep. I'm just have to... Yes, I am aware. No, okay, by translation, I didn't mean, like, anime dubs. I meant, like, physical manga volumes. Because, like, Psyche K, for example, has a dub for the anime, but the actual volumes aren't officially translated, so you can't buy the manga, which is really annoying, because there's stuff in the anime where they literally say, hey, if you want more context, go read it. Your mum likes anime. Yes, she does. I have finally converted her. She likes non-fighting ones, so she really likes Apothecary Diaries. She likes Reincarnated as a Slime. What else? She watches a lot of ones that I'm like, I've never heard of this. Yeah, she doesn't like your typical shonen battle ones. She more likes, I don't know, isekai, or like ones that just aren't fighting focused. Tends to be her thing. She watched this one where it was like, the person was reincarnated and they wore like a bear suit or something. I think it was like Kuma Kuma something rather. She likes ghost stories. She watches in dub. She's too lazy for subtitles, and she also struggles like and reads quite slowly. So, and she's like, I'm not reading if I'm watching a movie. I am aware that Gintama is very popular, like, and big in Japan. I just haven't had the patience to get into it. My mom thinks anime and old Japanese stuff's weird. She hates it, anything in general. Is your mom racist? Like, does she not even like sushi? Does she not like Japanese food? Like, take her to a ramen place. Ramen's so good. I'll take her to a sushi train. What about Psych? Do you mean Psycho? I know that's an anime. I haven't seen it. Don't like anime that much. It took a while for my mom to get into it. Like, my mom's partner watches anime, so I feel like that's more what got her to watch it, more so than I did. But it also just depends on what anime there is. Like, different people have different tastes, and I feel like that once you find something that they do like, that they're like, oh, okay, this isn't just silly. They've seen when they were she likes the food. Dumpling. Ooh, dumplings are good. Like, as in gyozas? Is that the type of dumpling you're referring to? Because I think that's a Japanese one. But yeah, dumplings are good. Pink hair, powers! Yeah, Japanese food's good. Although I don't think there isn't a cuisine I've tried that I can say I don't like the cuisine. I like every country's cuisine that I've actually tried. A few years ago, you didn't like anime. Yeah, I feel like you've got to find like the right anime for you to go, oh, okay, this is like a cool medium and stuff. Dark Deku. Like, as in villain Deku? Is that what you're referring to? Because I know that was a popular AU. Been dreaming about sin. Oh, I've been dreaming about the dumplings. Based. I dream about the dumplings are so good. My mom's made dumplings and she's pretty good at it. She doesn't make the wonton wrappers. She just buys them, but like she's pretty good. That's probably why you didn't like it. That is not an ideal place to start. Jeez. Why did you start there? Did you have a friend that hated you? Dream about it. You liked it. Oh. Okay. That's good. I'm glad that didn't scare you off. Found it casually. You just casually. Okay. My friend says start hating anime taste because everyone does. Start hating it at 13? That's what? Okay, I don't. Is vermilion gold good? I don't know what that is. What do you mean they'll start hating at 13? Like, I didn't start liking anime until 15, so maybe I'm confused. But yeah, I feel like the anime kids didn't have a hating anime phase around that age. I don't know, I do appreciate that anime is becoming more appreciated, more, widespread, so more people just get to experience some stuff. And it means it's more accessible as well. I said more way too many times. And, it's always good that, like, when something gets acceptable enough that people aren't getting made fun of for liking it. So yeah, I like that anime is becoming more mainstream and normal. By normal, I just mean, like, accepted. I don't know when exactly it happened. He loved Naruto, but then a few years ago started hating and finding weird. He loves Ninja Tycoon, Naruto thing over Roblox. First real anime was Tokyo Ghoul. Interesting. Okay, that gives me maybe a vague sense of when you started playing. Did I pull for Flynn's Steven's? Okay. I pulled for Lauma. I lost the 50-50, but like I was close to Pity anyway, and I thought Lauma could be helpful for my Alhaitham, but I lost it. I am pulling, but I haven't hit Pity. I'm not likely to get Flynn's unless I get just a low thing, but I'm also not exactly hoping for it. Like if I get Flynn's, I'm happy, but if I don't, I'm also not unhappy because I want the guaranteed for Durin, but Flynn's also looks really cool. So yeah, it's more just like I'm pulling because I like to pull instead of saving, and if I accidentally get the character, I'm not unhappy. And are you the weird kid for liking anime? No. Anime is a pretty normal thing to like. And yeah, oh, bye Phyllis. I mean, we're gonna finish up soon anyway, because we're getting close to 10 p.m. And I don't want to go too late when I haven't streamed for a bit. Don't want to go too intense too quickly. Yeah, like, I don't know. I also had a different experience with school. I don't really feel like there was much of a weird kid. Everyone kind of wanted to be unique and different. So maybe it's, I don't know exactly what the weird kid is. I watched Daily, but didn't look at Flynn's because, like, Flynn's looks so fun. I was really annoyed when I was like playing through his trailer and like his trial, and I was like, no, I like him. But he will rerun. He'll probably get like one not too long away. But I'm kind of concerned because like Escoffier is also likely to rerun during the same patch as Durin comes out, and I need Escoffier for Skirk. And I also saw some sources suggesting there was going to be like a Mondstadt Chronicled Wish, and I really want Albedo. And I'm like, make me pick between 3 characters I want all at once. And hello, I'm doing good. I'm doing well. Pull on live. I don't have any primos. I will show you. I will prove that I have, like, I don't even have a single pull at the moment. I mean, unless you guys gift me primos. I will pull if you, by playing games, yes. If you guys give me the primo gems, I will pull. But, no pressure, guys. Don't actually give me primo gems. I'll forced to pay. I am willing to become forced to pay. I will not complain. I'm just saying, please don't take this as like, yes, because I don't know how much money you guys have, so I don't want to accidentally have you guys spending money you shouldn't be spending. Do I have an Xbox? There is one technically in the house, but like I would kind of say no because I haven't. It's not really my Xbox. It's like my mom's partner's. He's got an Xbox 360. I was more of a PlayStation person, and still am. I have 22 primos. I can't do a single pull. I don't. So yeah, I can't pull. But I can show off my beautiful characters. Like my Scaramouche. You should play Cyberpunk. I've played the tabletop RPG. Like, I think it's Cyberpunk Red. Hold up, I should have it. Cyberpunk Red, yeah. I had my rocker character who was like part of a crime gang but didn't realize that he was doing crime. He just thought that it was a really hardcore rock concert. You're poor. Yeah, no, I do like pulls as I go, but I'm pretty sure I have pretty low pity. Gotta have him. I can't level anyone to level 100. I don't have any of those doodahs because I haven't gotten any 5-star close to C6, let alone gone above it. I would level my Scaramouche to level 100 if I could, but it's a. Oh wait, okay. I need to get a pull because I've got next pull will be a 4-star. Okay, so if I 20, 25. So we're at 27 pity. There's some easy primos to get. So, oh, wait, I completely forgot. There's an event. Question, but is a tough one. Okay. Okay, guys, I forgot about this event. I've been really slack. Okay, we're gonna play because we're gonna get a 4-star if I get thing. Do the Spiral Abyss. I can try. Hold up, I'll do this first and then we'll try Spiral Abyss. I'm not great at it. My account sucks. Actually, oh, whoops. I didn't mean to click that. I forgot that I can change. Tomboys or femboys, who is the winner? Why are they in competition? They don't need to compete. Tomboys and femboys can be friends. Can you see how? Oh. I don't know how to adjust it so you guys will be able to... Oh, wait, I gotta put it this... Can you guys see more? Whee. Okay, I don't know what... Oh, I gotta kill the fishies. That's right. And not hit myself. That makes sense. I keep hitting myself. Okay, so we gotta kill the fish. Oh. Okay. Oh, you want to know my thoughts on what? On femboys versus tomboys? Why are they in competition? How do you bind your manga together? What do you mean? I haven't really tried to bind it. I currently keep the, like, pages in a, like, those plastic folder things. I guess if I was to bind it, I'd probably get it, like, properly printed, maybe. Can I leave this minigame's boring? Like, do you mean, like, how to bind books yourself in general? Because I do know, like, hello. Like, so, like, there's these ones, so, like, that have, like, this is one that I bought from, like, a small artist, and they have, like, staples, so, like, you just, like, print, like, I think you have, like, yeah. To see who is the best. Between tomboys and femboys, why are we competing between the two? I don't see, neither's better than the other, they're just different ways of presenting. I'm slightly confused by this experiment. Why not? Why not? What do you mean, why not? I just don't see them competing with each other, like... They're just two different types of gender presentation. Like, do you mean which one I would identify with? Like, I don't know how you can, like, rank them is more my confusion. Okay. Maybe I just completely missed the joke. This minigame is kind of bad. I don't like it that much. That's probably why I've been avoiding it. Okay, we'll give Spiral Abyss a quick go and then we might wrap up stream. I want to kill this stupid fishy. Yay. What are you talking about? Taking what? What do you think about, oh, what do I think about taking steroids? I don't know a lot about it. Haven't really looked into it, but I know that it's not super recommended, so I don't know, just do what your healthcare professional suggests. That's my stance. My very hot take, just do what the doctor tells you, as I don't know enough about it. Right time. Thank you for joining. Yes, we're Okay, was that? Let me see how I was doing on Spiral Abyss. Hello, Coco. Okay. I think I've technically maybe I've done all 3 floors, but I. Oh wait, if we go claim that, will I have enough primos for a single pull? Is that what's gonna happen? Yes. Hello. I'm kind of hungry. Why am I hungry? Okay. I don't know how many pulls I've got, so we will. Do I have? Yay! Okay, this is gonna be a 4-star because I'm at the 4-star pity. Be Dahlia, please. I need Dahlia. Dory, let's go! I actually like Dory. So I'm not unhappy about getting Dory cons. I know she's not liked for like lots of reasons and that she's bad. But I don't care. I like Dory. I like a little purple thing. So yeah, what am I... Okay, so I need to get... Oh, I need to get stars on all of them. Oh, nice, you got Flynn's. So yeah, I've got 2 stars on all of them, not 3 stars. I don't remember what characters I used. Okay, so that would have been a... Oh, I would have used an Alhaitham team on the bottom and maybe a Raiden team on the top. He's at level 52. Yeah, okay. that your Flynn's definitely... Especially if you're a, like, end game account. 52 is not super high, but I don't know where you are, if you're a new player or not. Okay, so I think I want... Let me check what the opponents were. Oh, okay, there's the Rift Hounds on that side, so we won't put Farina on that side. We'll go Singcho, and then this side we will have a sort of, Electro Charge and Lunar Charge. Well, I can't do Lunar Charge. Maybe we'll give them Kazuha. Okay. I think those are the teams I'm gonna try. I don't know if these are the teams. It's just Resin is so small. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, we're gonna try these teams, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get many stars. Oh, it's not good that you're depressed. But someone did ask for me to try. We're gonna give attack because I have characters that'll benefit from that, I think. Cookies. I like cookies. Oh wait, what was the... Oh, this is the stupid cactus one, isn't it? I hate the stupid cactus. Why is Barbara not critting? See, I find this annoying because I gotta figure out which one to, like, hit. Am I hitting the right thing? Or did he move? No, that does seem to be the right one that I need to be hitting. Okay, we're just gonna heal everyone up. Actually, no, we want... No, I wanted to do Farina's burst. Oh, it still did 100. Okay, that's fine. But it would have probably done more if I had Farina's burst going. My rotation's all out of whack. Barbara, do your big boy damage. Oh, okay, that's 100. Why is everyone dying? Why is everyone dying? They shouldn't be dying. You're a bad person. Oh, is that why you're depressed? Is it guilt? Is that... Well, I mean, the first step to becoming a good person is to recognize if you're not. Because then you can make progress to, change and improve. Mualani's your favorite. Oh, nice. I don't have Mualani. I'm not skilled enough for Mulan. Okay, that's DPS Barbara. Yes, like Barbara's um doing damage only every 15 seconds does mean that if you don't crit, it's kind of really annoying. But like she's also just mostly there because I need healing. Okay, so I've got like a minute to do this. Oh right, no, these ones are all Hydro enemies, so Xingqiu is useless. Xingqiu's for future floors. But yeah, like that's why I tried to get Llama. I thought Llama could help with like this Alhaitham team. You tried ending Genshin. Oh, did you? I okay. I will have to check friends requests because I can do this. Oh, I am dead. I've got like 20 seconds. There's no way I'm getting the extra star. I can clear it. I just won't get the full stars because I've already gotten 2 stars before. I and like my Alhaitham is pretty good. So it's not the Alhaitham that's causing issues. I think it's just that the rest of the team isn't strong enough. What is Azzy doing? I think they went out today. I don't know. I had a thing on, but yeah, I'm not sure. I don't always know what he's doing. Yeah, okay, we've already passed the time. It also doesn't help having Xingqiu there, who's kind of useless. Maybe if I adjusted, but I'm also not sure who I would add really. That'd help too much. Especially because, like, I don't know, someone like Raiden I would maybe add if I couldn't use Hydro, but, like, she's on the other side. Or maybe Farina for the buffing, but again, on the other side. So yeah, I nearly am a minute too slow. So yeah, that gives you an idea. I might, wrap up here. So yeah. Oh wow, my ping just died. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm not sure how regularly. Try to stay out of beef on Discord. Oh, that's not good. I hope you're doing a yeah, that's bad. But yeah, I'm gonna go just because I feel like my devices are also gonna be dying and I don't know where my extension lead is. So yeah. I'm glad to be back. I'm hoping to. I won't go daily like I was doing. I think that was too much, but I will try to be a bit. I will try to find a schedule that works. So yeah. The secrets of the mechanical arts